In this file, we'll be completing the circular flow model. Models are simplified versions of reality, so we can understand the relationship of the major components without actually experiencing them in life. In this model, we'll be exploring the relationship of 3 of the 4 major economic variables in gross domestic product: households, businesses, and government. We'll be excluding net exports, which is exports of a country minus its imports. Alright, everything on the top half of this model, everything up here is concerned with the product markets. In other words, the production of goods and services. Goods and services are synonymous with products. So goods and services, everything on the top is the goods and services or product market. Everything on the bottom of this graph is represented by the factor markets. Those are the factors of production: land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship. Those are also called resources. So this is the resource or factor markets. All right. So let's take the product market first. Well, let's define the variables. The first variable will be households. You have 2 roles in the economy. You are a consumer in here, and you are a provider of factors of production in the bottom, either land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. That's where you earn your income to purchase goods and services. The second player going across will be government. The third player is business. So things are going to be going one way, and so things will be going this way, and money will be going the opposite way, hence the circular flow model name. So what do you take away from business? Notice the arrow's pointing this way, and bring home. This would be goods and services. So you are buying goods and services that business provides and bringing them home. And what do you have to leave behind when you purchase goods and services? Money. So this is the payment for goods and services. So you're purchasing goods and services here, and you're paying for them this way. Now, where do businesses get how do businesses produce these goods and services? Well, this is you leaving home and going to work. So this is you providing the factors of production. Factors of production, FOP. And those 4 factors are land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. Now, you're going to want to get paid for that, so businesses send to you in exchange for your labor, capital, land, entrepreneurship. They're going to send you payment for factors of production. And in respective order, land is said to be paid with a rent, labor is said to be paid with a wage, capital is said to be paid with interest, something you have in economics, and entrepreneurship is said to be paid with a profit. Now, how does government fit? How does government fit into this? Well, all right, the government provides what are called public goods and services. So these are public goods and services, and when you take this in micro, they'll talk about why businesses provide some goods and governments provide other things. So if artwork is outside, for example, a business can't really make money on that because anybody can look at it and not pay. So Mount Rushmore is a public good or service. Notice that art inside is sometimes government, sometimes business, because you can't exclude someone if they don't pay. So business will provide those kind of goods. It has to do with can you share consumption and can you exclude somebody from it. Now, how do you pay for these goods and services? The government charges you taxes to pay for these public goods and services. And how does the government provide these goods and services? Well, Workers leave home and provide factors of production, the very same factors of production: land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. And then the government pays for those factors of production. All right. Now, the government needs material. The government doesn't produce everything they use to provide these public goods and services. They'll buy things from businesses. So the government contracted out for the buildings at Suffolk, the computers, the smart boards, the desks. The government didn't make those. They contracted out from businesses. So this is business providing goods and services. And this is the government paying business for providing those things that they use to produce public goods with. So this is payment for goods and services. These would be capital goods and services, though. These are consumer goods and services, more or less, public consumer goods. These would be capital goods. So now there are things that the business provides, the government provides to business, so they can provide goods and services to you. And how does the business, what does the government provide to businesses? They provide factors of production. All right, and the business pays for those factors of production with taxes. This can be somewhat confusing to you because you see taxes here and taxes here. Yet these are public goods and services, and these are factors of production. That's explained when you drive on a road, for example. You're enjoying the road to get from place to place. Now, when businesses drive on a road, when you see a FedEx truck on a road, that driver he's not enjoying himself necessarily. That road is a factor of production that helps FedEx provide overnight delivery services, which is what they're selling the public. All right. And so that road is a factor of production for them, but it's a good or a service to you. And you both pay taxes to pay for those. And that explains that apparent contradiction. So everything on the bottom is a factor of production. This is where businesses produce goods and services. Everything on the top is the business is selling goods and services to you, and you paying for them. So money is going in a clockwise direction, and things are going in a counterclockwise direction, and that hence is the name of the model, the circular flow model.